So, fun little update today. You can see that we're standing in a Audi dealership. If you recall, a couple months ago, I had a specific Audi exclusive order of the new RS6 Performance. That is all thanks to you guys. We made a poll, you guys picked the color. I finally have an update. We have a confirmed build slot in mid-April. So we're a couple months out still. I just thought I'd give everyone a bit of an update since you're just as invested into this car as I am. And it's actually perfect timing. It's the Canadian Auto Show, so we'll check out some of the next gen Audi lineup. So you can see here the Audi exclusive books with all the different options, say for like leather interior. You can see some of the colors here, like the greens, the blues. Like I said, I don't want to spoil too much. You know what the build kind of looks like. I promise to check back in when we are closer to delivery date. Let's head to Auto Show. Transition, that's not right, performance. So, landed here in Audi Haus, classic, as I am standing beside perhaps even more of an exclusive. This is the RS6 Avant GT, one of 7 of these in Canada. But yeah, this is the entryway of Audi Haus. This is the car that you're gonna probably see here first. This is the RS e-tron GT Performance, the most powerful vehicle Audi has ever made. But overall, Audi Haus has been a really cool spot to check out, and Audi has made an epic comeback to the Canadian International Auto Show, and it's their first time back actually since 2019. It's one of the most beautiful spaces here at the Auto Show and really looks different than the traditional car show booth. This is now my 3rd year working with the brand, and I've done everything from drifting on the snow to track days in Victoria to almost soon hopefully becoming a new owner. It's been awesome to see the evolution of the brand and even the evolution, say, of this car. This thing does 0 to 100 kilometers in 2.5 seconds, has an additional boost mode for extra horsepower. It has over 445 kilometers of range and can charge 10% to 80% in just around 18 minutes. And did I mention it has 912 horsepower? Absolutely wild. It looks so aggressive. Next, we've got the return of a bit of a fan favorite, a bit of a cult classic. This is the new RS3 making its comeback to Canada, and this currently holds the lap record at the Nürburgring Nordschleife for the subcompact sedan class with the legendary 2.5 liter 5-cylinder underneath the hood still. And that nod to motorsports, is anyone else pumped about Audi joining F1 next year in 2026? Let me know if you're a big F1 fan as well. And the last red vehicle at the front here, this is like Audi's flagship SUV. This is their RS Q8 Performance. Once again, all of that exposed carbon at the front. And this actually has the most powerful combustion engine in any Audi RS, making 631 horsepower. This thing is a real family hauler. Oh, the rims are just massive. So in the back area here on top of this plinth, we have 2 new models, both actually built on Audi's new PPC, Premium Platform Combustion. And this new combustion platform is Audi's new leap forward in their ICE portfolio. It's a seamless blend of both Audi's elegance and performance, really for those who want style, but still enjoy a dynamic driving experience. We have the new A5 as well as the SQ5. The A5 is like their mid-size stand. You can see redesigned front, new LED lights, which we'll kind of see across the rest of the board. Lots of tech inside. We've got that panoramic display, and SQ5, it being an S model, slightly sportier, red calipers, slightly faster. I actually love this two-tone, like the aluminum versus like all the glossy black that we kind of see nowadays. So on the opposite side, on the left side here, so this is now their PPE, their Premium Platform Electric. And I would say this is the biggest deal moving towards this new platform for Audi EVs. It represents what an e-tron is truly capable of. It improves range, efficiency, and charging, all 3 of those being probably the most important features of any EV and probably the benchmarks that people look at. So right here we have their new S6 e-tron. We also have 2 new SUVs. These have kind of caught my eye. So obviously here we have the SQ6 e-tron as well as just the standard I say, Q6 e-tron. You can see one of the biggest differences from the fully electric to the combustion engines, obviously this front grille here, because this has no real like engine for cooling. This is actually just completely flat to help with aerodynamics. This is actually the most aerodynamic Audi ever built. It has over 500 kilometers of range. I love this like metallic teal blue colorway, but like I said, these 2 models here, so Cat is, if I haven't told you guys, looking for perhaps like a new-ish SUV. We're thinking electric. It just makes the most sense. She drives what, like 200-ish. We'll have to confirm with her kilometers a day. Is she gonna do the Q6 e-tron or the SQ6 e-tron? I kind of like this one better. I'm not going to influence her decision though. She'll actually be coming later tonight. They've got a launch party. We'll get her thoughts on both of them. Once again, completely unbiased. You won't hear anything else from me. So back to my personal fave of Audi Haus, the RS6 Avant GT. There are some slight and maybe not so slight differences between this and the one that I'll be getting. So obviously this colorway and livery, this kind of harkens back to the famous IMSA GTO racing car that Audi had back in the 90s. I think it looks really cool, like the white carbon fiber exposed hood. Check out these like retro white wheels. I know that you can get this in a couple different colorways. This side intake here, obviously that special little badge GT to let you know that you've got something special. And the thing that obviously that I love, which makes this special, it's a station wagon. It's got that usability in the back. It's still got that crazy twin turbo V8 that's been slightly tuned a bit more. It will be a very sad day when these go away. And if you want to talk about going away, we've got another legend, the last car here. This of course is the R8 GT. Naturally aspirated V10. I had the chance to drive one of these last year. The sound that this engine makes is just next level. Cars like this obviously just make you really appreciate, you know, what we had, some of the legacy, but obviously really cool to see this with what is coming in the next gen. So that is it for all the vehicles here at Audi Haus. Let me know which one your faves were. I've got that big soft spot for the RS6 Avant GT, just like 1 of 7, super cool livery. Some of the new electric ones look really good, but like I said, I'm gonna be here later tonight with Kat, gonna convince her for the SQ6 e-tron. I'll let her decide. We'll do another transition. So I've arrived at Audi Haus. I've dragged Kat here. Obviously, one of the big things that she's looking for is a new, I guess, like vehicle, but an EV. Like, Kat, how many kilometers do you put on every day with your commute?
200-ish? 250 maybe.
So you spend a lot on gas.
A lot.
A lot. Bumping in here. This is the first one, Kat, I think you should check out. This is the Q6 e-tron.
Oh.
So I'm letting you take the driver's seat.
This is nice.
So Q6 e-tron, interior. This is the new driving position that you'll be in. Initial thoughts?
Okay. Seats are comfy. I like the display.
So this is like the drive selector here.
The steering wheel is warm.
Enough room in the back for like Link, all the fun activities that we'll be doing. So once we're in the new spot, you'll be able to like charge this like every night, even if your like commute is, what did you say, 250?
200 on
200, 250. You'll be able to like go to work and back, still have plenty of juice left. And how many kilometers have you put on in total on that?
Close to 200,000, no, 210,000, 220,000.
220, imagine all of that would have been like electric. Obviously you still have to pay for charging, but like way less.
Mm-hmm. Would have been nice.
Okay.
It's nice, I like it.
Into the more expensive one. SQ6 e-tron.
I like the color.
That's how it starts. Okay. Off the bat.
I like the seats.
It's nice. It's like red on the inside.
They feel a bit roomier.
It's like, I feel like these seats are a bit like sportier, like the bolsters, they hug you. They're obviously I think these are like the S-line seats. The big difference between this, other than that like $15,000 to $20,000 price difference, it's the S. It has more power.
The rims are nice on this one.
The rims are nice on this one. If you had to take this or the standard,
I mean,
let's hear it.
Probably this one. Well, I like the seats better in this one. I think the design of it is just a bit sleeker.
Yeah, it looks a bit more like aggressive, a bit sportier.
Yeah, but I did like the other one. I like them both.
We'll see. Oh, it even says that. Peace out to the Audi Haus. Kat, thoughts?
Splendid.
Splendid.
The cars were very nice.
We're gonna end up with the SQ6, I bet.
Stay tuned.
Okay, thought I'd give my final 2 cents here since it's been a couple days since Audi Haus. I've had time to digest all that info. So the big decision here that we have to make is the Q6 e-tron versus the SQ6 e-tron. And like any true car enthusiast, I pulled them both up on the configurator. Kind of go through my thoughts here for the standard Q6 e-tron. So kind of scrolling down, you can see what the base price costs, which is fine. We're gonna keep the magnet gray. I really like that color. More so Kat really liked it as well. For the wheels, since it is a base model, I don't think we're going to be upgrading from the 19 to the 20. That's fine. Santos brown leather. I like that. I wish it had the red like the SQ6. The big option to check here is the power panoramic glass roof. I think that's really important just to help a lot of natural light in, and you can see the total build cost, $85,395, and the specs 0 to 100 in 5.1 seconds. To the SQ6 e-tron, of course, it has more power, so 0 to 100 in 4.3 seconds. That is totally fine. We're keeping that same colorway. That's the one Kat really likes. But the big thing for the interior, we can spec it with that red leather, which I think looks really good. The 21-inch rims here, these ones are my favorite. The 5 arms are what we saw at the auto show, but I think the 5Y dynamic design, those look better and they're cheaper. The thing visually with the S-Line model, you can spec it with, of course, the black optics package, which we saw, but personally, saving $1,200, you can get the aluminum, which I think is such a unique look for some Audis. And what's nice of the SQ6 e-tron, it actually comes standard with the panoramic glass roof to give us that total price of $101,494. Let me know your thoughts, which one we should get. It'll be kind of cool moving forward. We'll have a really nice Audi garage. We'll have an RS6, possibly an SQ6 e-tron, and I think my next Audi vid will be RS6 delivery, and I'm assuming a lot of these are in stock, so it wouldn't take as long. Let me know what your fave Audi was from the auto show. We had a really sweet lineup this year, and I'll catch the rest of you very soon. Peace.